Oh, this is weird. I've started using sodium and a couple other mods, and now I can see the water like way, way better. I'm assuming this is sodium's effect. I can actually see the water from here. Well, not through 2 layers of glass, but through 1 layer of glass. Anyway, welcome to another episode of Ceyla's World. I got a viewer comment asking me if I could name one of my cats Bob. And I think Jelly will be named Bob from now on. So, hello, Bob. And now we need to plan what we're going to get done this episode. And the plan's going to be pretty simple. I want to get a slime farm. That's my chief objective this episode. And because of how much digging I'm going to have to do for it, I think I also want to try to get a beacon. I'm not sure that I'll actually get a beacon, but I'm going to attempt it. And I'm scared. I've never, ever explored a fortress on my own. Like, for the first time. Usually it's always been other people who've gone there first and secured a path and all that stuff. The first thing I'm going to attempt to do is to simply find another fortress. If chunk base is correct, there should be a fortress somewhere north from here, I think. Yes, I can see a corner. Here it is, and I am very much not excited about the fact that there are hoglins around here too. And of course, 2 ghasts. 3 ghasts? At least 2, probably 3 ghasts decided to join the party too. It's like they know that I'm scared. It's like, here, let's add some additional terror to the situation. Oh, that was a pro shot. No, look. Magma cubes spawn here too. Oh no. It has started. I want to make sure I have a good exit strategy for this thing, so I'm making myself some stairs and a gas-proof walkway because there's a little lava lake-ish thing going on down here, and I don't want to fall down there and die, and it would be terrible. I think it's time to go in. There's nether wart super close, so if nothing else, I will get away from here with some nether wart. Do you know what? I think I'm gonna head home with the nether wart I've just collected because at least I'll have that and I won't have lost the nether wart. I'm very worried that I'll lose the nether wart and then I'll have to find some more, and I'm a weirdo that way. So let's go home and then come back. I heard that something else you're supposed to do at intersections is place these barriers over here. So when a withered skeleton comes, it can't pass through here because it's 3 blocks tall. Although what I should also make myself very clear on is that at this point, what I'm mostly after is wither skeleton skulls, which means I should stop lighting up everything. I should just have little intersections that are lit up for safety purposes, and the rest should stay dark, which to me is just terrifying. So I'll mitigate some of my fear by installing a royal butt ton of these little intersections. That's nice. I don't think I have a saddle, or maybe I do. I think I found my first wither skeleton. Hello, wither skeleton. And I can kill you from the safety of this intersection. And no head. Okay, if this is how it's gonna go, it's not gonna be too bad. I can control the chaos here. Overall, I don't think that the fortress I picked was a good choice. I wandered around for quite a bit. Apparently, I've only killed 16 wither skeletons, so I'm not entirely excited by that. I have 0 skulls. I did manage to pick up a couple blaze rods, and that's gonna come in handy at some point. That was not a particularly successful outing. What I'm going to do next is try to find a better fortress, and maybe we'll have better luck. After consulting chunk base, I've decided to bite the bullet and dig a really long tunnel north in search of a better fortress. I'm trying to get to a fortress that's in a soul sand valley, and I'm hoping that means there will be some better rates there. And it should also be kind of easy to build a wither skull farm in a soul sand valley, according to one of the tutorials I've seen online, so I'm hoping all of this digging will be worth it, and maybe I will actually have a farm at the end of this episode. Ooh, I've stumbled across a fortress that's in the middle of a lava lake, and maybe that's good enough. Maybe that's better than the Soul Sand Valley fortress I was looking for. I very, very, very much dislike bridging over giant lava lakes. It's so terrifying. And yeah, this fortress seems kind of substantial, and it's really, really nicely perched over a lake, and I'm hoping it doesn't extend too far past the lake. Lucky for me, I am out of firing range for the blazes, it looks like. And unlucky for me, there's hoglins on the other end, so they might make things kind of interesting once I get to the other shore. Now I'm no longer just terrified of ghasts, I'm also terrified of getting hit by hoglins that just happen to be wandering around the Crimson Forest. I do not want to be bumped into the lava by a hoglin. That would suck. I think I finally managed to find a way in. I get the feeling that this fortress is a lot bigger than the last one I was in. Look at that, it goes back there. Way into the distance. Yeah, this thing is big. After exploring this fortress, I don't think this is where I'm going to get my skulls. There are just way too many mobs that spawn in a Crimson Forest, so I'm going to keep trekking north and try my luck with a fortress that's in a Soul Sand Valley. I really hope that works better. That's neat. I don't think I've ever done that before. So this part is going to be doubly interesting. I am not only over a lava lake of sorts, the fortress is in front of me and I want to bridge my way to it. Well, this is a very promising site. I do keep having to run away from ghasts though. Iron bars make everything 100 times better. I feel so much safer now. Phew, I have finally made contact, and a couple iron bars more and I will feel like I have a very, very safe bridge. This is a huge relief. I'm so relieved. And I really hope that this fortress is worth it. Time to crack open a can of worms, I guess. Well, this is anticlimactic. I was hoping I would go straight into a hallway or something, but I guess that's not the case. Straight ahead came to an abrupt end, but maybe to the left and down a little bit. I finally spy a hallway. I kind of think that this fortress is going to be a lot harder to explore than the other ones. What? How are you seeing me? Oh, through the gap here. I got my first hit! Ta-da! Oh, I'm so happy. This fortress is so much better. Head number 2. Ha ha ha. Now that we have 2 heads, I'm pretty sure that a beacon is happening this episode. I somehow got a second skull? No, I don't even know when it happened. I have 3 skulls now. One of them's back at my base. We officially have enough for a beacon. And now I kind of wish I had an ender chest. I am pretty happy with this fortress. There's even an entire, area of the fortress I haven't even explored yet, and I saw that 2 seconds ago before I left. But, oh, this is great. And it's relatively safe, actually. I don't think I died a single time, and in general, as long as I keep on top of the blazes, I don't feel like I'm at risk of dying. And the mob statistics say that I've killed 71 wither skeletons. Initially, it looked like I was gonna get very, very unlucky. I think I had killed more than 30 of them or something without even getting 1 head. And then towards the end, it looks like I got extra lucky and got a bit more than you would expect. So on average, probably about right. And here you're about to see an unfortunate incident that occurred after I accidentally angered a pigman and boxed myself in. Shoot. That was unfortunate. Oh no. I even had a wither skeleton skull on me. Time to get a different set of armor and try to get back in there. Oh, and I've only really crappy armor. Blast protection sounds like a good idea. Protection 3. Oh, fire protection. Yup. Do I have a helmet at all? I don't know that I have a spare helmet. Oh, and I need some gold. I might have a golden helmet. When you're dead, you don't have any levels to enchant new gear, so you really want to have your backup gear made ahead of time. I was pretty far into that fortress, and I don't know if I can make it back to that spot in 5 minutes. And if I don't, I lose all my nicely enchanted gear. I also lose 1 wither skeleton head. We are just about to enter the last leg of our journey, and the clock starts ticking very soon. I don't know if the clock starts ticking when you load the chunk or if when you enter simulation distance. I'm assuming it's once you enter simulation distance. Okay, I have razor sharp focus and it's 100% on reaching my death spot as quickly as possible. Let's just get through as fast as possible, and I'm about to be very glad that I lit up the entire section leading up to my death. Okay, this is not good. Oh, and this bow I don't think this bow holds the same amount of punch. I don't think my bow has the same amount of punch as my good bow. I'm gonna take a left pretty soon. Not here, not here, not here. Here. Okay. Are you still angry at me? No, you're not. Good. Ow. I don't have the same amount of fire protection I used to have. Okay, that one's dead. Last leg, I think it's... Oh, shoot. No, 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 no. My armor is not nearly as good as it used to be. I need to kill you. I need to kill you. And I need to kill you. There's so many blazes. Why are there so many blazes? Oh shoot. I can't take as many hits as I used to with my other armor. Why are there so many blazes? It's like they don't want me to get my gear back, which is understandable. If you're waging a war against a player, you don't want them to have gear. And, oh, my gear's there. Okay. Pull myself in. And I want all my gear. all my gear. Okay, let's toss everything I don't need, everything I don't necessarily need. Let's pick up my gear. Let's pick up my gear. My gear. No. Okay. My gear. I want my gear. Okay, toss everything that's not gear. Nope. Nope. Okay, try again. Nope. Okay, pants. Let's try. Do I have my gear? Okay, I think I have all my gear picked up. And now do I have the skull? Yes, I have the skull. I even got a ghast's head somehow. I don't know when I picked that up. Okay. I can relax now. Anything else I want to keep? No. Okay, let's sort through this stuff now. So I'm gonna leave that one diamond sword behind that I traded with the villager just now because it's not that expensive, and I think this is all I'm leaving behind, and I think that's okay with me. I don't think anything else in here is particularly valuable. I think we're good. I can calm down now. It happened again! And this time I'm even in a worse position than before. That situation I was in was totally salvageable, 100% salvageable. I had enough time to kill whatever was coming at me. I had enough time to block myself in, but I just went into a blind panic. I did sort of the right things, like I sort of did all the actions you're supposed to take in that situation, but I panicked and I couldn't do it properly, and I placed blocks in the wrong spot, and I basically just blocked myself in without any ability to save myself. I let all the monsters in while placing blocks wildly all over the place, and I just spazzed out. I need to get better at that. And like I knew that I was going to spaz out, so I spazzed out extra hard. And if I had just been thinking straight, I would not have died there. Time to get all my stuff back for the second time today. This was totally avoidable and unnecessary, and hopefully I don't lose my stuff. This time I'm even deeper in the fortress than I was last time. At this point, I'm pretty convinced that zombie piglins are actually the most terrifying part about fortresses. Without them, there would be way less death, and I would not have died today. Twice. I really like the use of these iron bars as a cross whatever thingy-majigger, because it means I can still see where I'm going. Okay, let's run. Let's run. Let's run. There's a lot of walls to protect me, and of course there's a magma cube there. My stuff! No! Give me access to my stuff, please. Oh my gosh, I just want to be protected from the things. There's some of my stuff. Where did the rest of my stuff go? Okay, some of my stuff's over there. I'm shaking right now. I'm shaking. Okay, there's some more stuff. Oh no, some of my stuff ended in fire and went splat. I'm shaking right now. Okay, so I have my helmet, I have my good pants, I have my good shoes. Okay, I have my good bow, that's what I really wanted. I have my, okay. My pickaxe might have gotten lost in all of this. I'm not seeing it. I think some of my stuff went splat when all this happened. Like yeah, I think my pickaxe is lost. I'm shaking. I'm absolutely shaking right now. And I think I need to just chill here for a little bit. Maybe make this cage a little bit better. I lit up all these areas over there anyway, so I don't care. Breathe in and out. Ceyla, breathe. I'm just trying to stop the shaking. Oh, my good sword's gone too. I lost my good sword. Oh, and I just realized I lost my axe too. I'm super nervous. I am attempting to start the wither fight soon, and because I haven't beat the dragon yet, I have to find a different spot to do it. And while there's many ways to do it, I decided that it would be best to try to trap the wither in the ceiling of the nether. And I hope this spot works. I'm going to try to give you a couple different angles. What I'm not happy about is this void right here. And I think and I'm hoping that the head will be right on this block right here. Like, I'm hoping the head will be trapped in this block, but I don't know if that's actually how it's going to happen. And if not, there might be a disaster. Also, I'm going to try to hit the wither with some arrows of healing, which in theory, because the wither's an undead mob, should cause a whole bunch of damage. But hitting him with arrows also comes with knockback, which is not something you're supposed to do. At least I'll use a arrow that doesn't have punch on it. If the wither does come free, I will switch to my better bow And unfortunately, my sword doesn't have Smite 5. Oh, and the other thing I didn't mention is there's a hallway that I dug out. It's not super long, but if I have to run away, I can run away in that direction, and I can instant mine the rest of the way if I need to go further back. So I'm hoping that this does not go super poorly. I'm hoping that the wither gets trapped and that this works out. Okay, here it goes. Putting the heads on. Yeah. Withering heights. Getting away because he's gonna explode at some point. 10 seconds, I think. Oh, bar's loading. Is he free? No, he's not. Awesome. This works. I really hope he doesn't get free at all. Wait. How did I get hit? And woo! Head and nether star. Ha ha ha! This spot worked. Awesome, and there was no damage, and in theory I can reuse it. So I guess when the wither put up his little special armor, I got hit back by the arrows that I used. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. And here goes the beacon. Woo! Yay! I'm actually really happy about this. So, this is future me recording, and unfortunately this video has gotten super long. So I'm gonna cut it in two. There's gonna be a part 1 and a part 2, or I guess an episode 3 and an episode 4. So, whoa. This is the end of the episode. See you in the next one. Bye bye.